Greetings pimps. Today we have a top 10 cringe Overwatch 2 characters list countdown. This will go from least to most cringe, and if a character isn't here and you main them, big ups to you pimpin'. If your main is here, kindly delete the game, thanks. Now at number 10 we have Torbjorn. Not too cringe, but people often put the turret in cringe spots that don't help the team as a whole or easy to kill locations. If you main him, your aim likely sucks. At number 9 we have D.Va. All D.Va players do is spam defense matrix and steal play of the game with lucky ults. If you main D.Va, you probably think you have good movement when you don't. For number 8 we have Roadhog. Now he's not too cringe, but people who main Roadhog always make the dumbest plays you will ever see with him and cost their team the game most the time. If your team's tank was a Roadhog, it's likely his fault you lost and never his doing that you win. At 7 we have Orisa. Now I don't have much to say other than their mere presence pisses me off and is highly cringe. If you main Orisa, you probably enjoy running in and dying before your team respawns, thinking you're going to 1 versus 5. For 6 we have Reinhardt. Now he's not too cringe per se, but people who main him are always fat neckbeards who think knocking the enemy tank off the map is the greatest play in history of Overwatch 2. Now for top 5. At 5 we have Kiriko. Highly cringe due to all the bad players insta-locking her because she's new. Not my type of character to play personally, but only people with good headshot percentages should play her. If you play Kiriko, you likely think you're some godlike trickshotter, but if that were true, you would main Widowmaker instead. For 4 we have Sojourn. Sojourn might be thick as freak, but people who play her are always the Carl Winslow hairline having dudes who swear to God they're carrying the team every match. They're also always the type to play whatever character the YouTube video they just watched said is overpowered. For our top 3, first for 3 we have Genji. All Genji mains swear to God their movement is godlike when all they do is spam dodge. You're also cringe if you get less than 3 kills with his ult ever. For number 2 we have Sigma. Sigma mains swear they're good at the game, but in reality they're cringe betas who are simply playing a character. Even their dead grandma could get to top 500 with while solo queue, by the way. Honorable mentions are Bridget mains who haven't come to the realization she's not broken anymore. Get with the times. Boomer. Moira mains who brag about having high damage or kills even after their team loses. And last honorable mention goes to Sombra, who is my main even before the Overwatch 2 buffs, but I recognize she's AIDS to play against, but I don't care. Cry is free and I'll continue to play her after the inevitable nerf. Now for number 1 we have the main of all potential school shooters, as well as dudes who think they're godlike at the game for having a main that requires no more than 2 buttons pushed in an entire match. Easily the most cringe character to ever select to play as, and that's Reaper. Dudes swear to God they're nice when they spam their ult on the objective and get lucky kills. Reaper mains also always have to abuse their invulnerable ability because they have the worst positioning of every Overwatch 2 player in history. All around cheesiest and most cringe character. If you main him, you likely have divorced parents and are in need of severe therapy. Anyways pimps, I hope you all enjoyed this top 10 most cringe Overwatch 2 mains. We out.